Yeah, you said you had mixed feelings about this one, man.
So let me
Talk
say,
to me. Explain yourself.
Let me give everybody the brief on it. A shocking video captured the moment four security guards pinned a man down outside of downtown Milwaukee hotel, ultimately leading to his death. Dvontaye Mitchell, 43, was pronounced dead at around 4 p.m. on June 30th outside the Hyatt Regency Hotel, where security guards were trying to hold him down as he pleaded for help. At least one of the guards appeared to be kneeling on Mitchell's back, while another was seen holding his head in the video, posted on Instagram by his cousin Samantha Mitchell, which she said was shared to the family by a witness on the scene. The other two were seen holding down his legs and arms. The guard holding his head also appeared to hit Mitchell with an unidentified object several times and yelled at him to stay down, stop fighting. But Mitchell could be heard grunting and shouting, please help, I'm sorry. Let me see. Police said, I'm going to just skip to this. Police said Mitchell walked into the hotel that afternoon and caused a disturbance. They did not specify what happened, but witnesses said he locked himself inside a bathroom with a woman. He then allegedly fought with security guards as they were escorting him out, and the guards detained him until the police arrived at the scene. But when the authorities finally arrived at the hotel, they found Mitchell unresponsive, and after performing life-saving measures, pronounced him dead at the scene. All right. This is my thing. I'm just going by the article and what they're saying is true. First and foremost, man, my heart goes out to his son and daughter and his mother. In any incident, this man should not be dead. That's just what it is, man. We're, I've had a hands-on, like they made us go to, because I was in the hospital, and I don't know which company they work for, but they made us do a hands-on training for how to detain, irate patients or whatever like that. This is one of those situations where if we going by the word, by what they're saying, their story, he walked in there causing a disturbance, and then he locked himself in the women's bathroom, and he was losing his shit. And then he decided to fight these dudes. Guys were doing their own job. The guys were doing their job. To me, it doesn't seem like, this was something that they were intending to do. Either this was a situation where these motherfuckers didn't have proper training, emotions got involved because, he was trying to fight them or whatever.
You got to pick one. You giving too many options, too many off ramps. Pick one.
But it is that though.
What do you think it is?
I can't say. I'm just saying this is okay. Because for instance, right, they said that Benjamin Crump is handless, and Mr. Crump invoked George Floyd's situation. Mm-hmm. This is a completely different situation. We know that George Floyd wasn't fighting, and we know that one police officer, while three others stood around, rested his knee on his neck while looking down and smiling at him. We got four security guards trying to fight a motherfucker who then locked himself in in the bathroom with a female, and he's causing a disturbance. And they were at one point. It seems like they were able to escort him out. So what the fuck happened that made them have to detain him like this?
Did you watch the video?
No, I didn't. I didn't even know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to watch the video. That's why they invoking the whole situation with the late Mr. Floyd. Okay. It's the same shit. They, like you said, they got him outside. That's just bad fucking technique. You don't suppress somebody like that four on instead of one knee on your back. You got like three. Well, no, that's on your back. I mean, they were detaining him, whatever. There's so many different techniques even for basic security.
So what happened in the video that you saw? Was it at any point did he start swinging on him, or did these motherfuckers just get?
He's on his stomach.
Okay.
How's he swinging?
No. I'm talking about the point where they were escorting him out.
They showed him on the ground, like right before the I can't say the finale. Right before, that's when the camera clicked on when he was already on the ground. Regardless, bro, it's not a death sentence.
No, I'm not saying it is a death sentence. What I'm saying is I don't think this is what they were intending to do. I think it was a hell of a struggle going on. Now, again, we talked about this in the video where the brother ran the telephone pole down.
Yeah.
And the cops. Yeah. When motherfuckers say I can't breathe, you let him up. You know
that's
what I'm
the
saying?
video was. That's what he was screaming.
Yeah.
When dude was on the ground. I'm talking about in this case.
Yeah, when somebody says I can't breathe, you let them up. But again,
I'm sorry. Before I lose this thought, and they were hitting him in the head.
So my thing is, man, oftentimes we hear, well, this person had a mental illness and all that, and this is a thing, but in the midst of a situation, nobody's giving a fuck that you have mental illness. They just know you tripping the fuck out, and you done locked yourself in the bathroom with a woman. I want to know what the fuck was he in the hotel for? Why was he locking himself in the bathroom? And then why was there? What happened that he decided to, start an altercation? Because here's the thing, man. That's one thing they tell you. You know this. You ain't supposed to just start throwing hands with a motherfucker. Especially when you get upset. You ain't supposed to just start throwing hands.
You have to think Oh, you are an individual. They'll fire you and you'll get sued civilly.
Absolutely.
That's you're not a cop. 101. That's why it's like you don't get paid for that kind of. You got him out the building.
Yeah.
He's the police problem. Get him out the property, out the front door. You fuck what he do? He could piss, spit, do all that shit. Get his ass outside the doors. That's it. But they went too fucking far. You don't have to detain him. Let his ass go and wander outside the fucking parking lot and point him out to the police. There you go.
But again,
the threat is no longer.
But again, that's my thing. Was that the situation? Because they said he came in irate, and this is what I'm saying. I'm probably gonna catch a lot of flack for this shit. But they said that he came in there with the bullshit. So that's what I'm saying. Did they tell him to leave? He locked himself in the bathroom. Were they trying to get him out and he was fighting? Did they try to get him out and he was coming back in? Eric, we all sorry when a motherfucker got us on the ground. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't realize we done lost that. I'm saying this is 3 guards. They said it was 4 guards, right? Yeah. Is that another one in the back? So it was 4 guards, one of them black. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the other one is, but it's a situation. For me, it's a situation like this man obviously doesn't deserve to be dead, but it's one of these things, man, like you put yourself at risk when you walk up into these places doing certain things, man.
The medical examiner ruled it a homicide. Nobody's been charged yet. Okay. But the medical examiner already ruled it a homicide, and they're waiting to see how this...
I just got to ask the question.
What are they going to do? And mind you, like I said, the company has already distanced themselves from the guards. Okay. That should be any security guard's fucking first thing. Like, it's cheaper to let your ass go and let you deal with that shit on your own. Happen.
Right.
But that's why it's like they don't pay you enough to catch these kind of cases and be in those type of situations. Because we was like, get the motherfucker off outside the doors, call Metro. That's it. And keep his ass out. That's it. We ain't touching them. We ain't putting our hands. We don't know what's in their pockets, especially as just security. You hotel security.
And see, the reason...
You're not the police.
Yeah, and the reason I'm saying this is because in that ER... we had to go hands-on, man. Especially if you know where I'm at. I've said this to medical, medical personnel at other places, and they was like, "Damn, you working that motherfucker?" I didn't know it was that bad. We from the man. I'm still fresh to Cali.
But that's a hospital. You have to. There's a whole bunch of liability in the fucking hospital.
Right.
You have to. They have you go to special classes for certain shit, like hands-on, maybe you have baton training, mace training, all that stuff. But this is hotel. Come on, man. This ain't top tier shit. This is hotel. I did that, man. And come on, man.
See, I don't know, man.
They fucked up. They fucked themselves up.
No, absolutely.
They fucked themselves up.
Absolutely.
Bad procedure.
Bad procedure. And again, man, nobody should be fucking dead over a fucking disturbance. We look at the brother on the train, and I had to argue with some guys about this shit on something else. I was looking at the brother who was actually he was homeless, having a fucking breakdown, and the guy's in court because he was choking him. And I was happy to see that some other people, because they was on there making that shit a race issue, like, oh, if this had been a white guy. But people started coming in and saying, hey man, he already had the dude down, and he wouldn't let go of the fucking choke, and it was other people holding him. He would not let go of the fucking choke. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was like. He choked the brother to death. You can't. There's nothing else you can say about it.
You got to watch the video because you hear the motherfucker swinging on him, saying, "This is what you get for coming into the restroom or some shit like that. You could hear the audio. He's saying that after going upside dude's head. He's on the ground. This is just bad procedure, man.
Yeah, it's bad.
So it's not a race thing or whatever. It's just a policy. Bad procedure.
Absolutely. It's bad procedure,
they fucked up.
Man.
They fucked up bad.
But we just
considering the George Floyd thing, whatever. You don't want to be in that situation. Like, dude, you in security, you that didn't never cross your mind. Like, oh shit, we got him on his stomach. This motherfucker is twisting and turning. Pretty much saying he can't breathe.
Yeah, man. I just think it's other shit, that we need that always needs to be asked before we jump to, hey man, this happened. I mean, because again, we see the video of him on the ground. We ain't see what transpired before that. And again, these police officers could be telling outright fucking lies.
Security guards. This is security. No, not the cops.
Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah. In the article, the police officer said that he came and did this. What I was about to say is we are only getting the words from the people who's alive. That man can't tell his side of the story. That's what I was about to say. I'm trying to look at this shit from both angles. But too often people do go into places and nut the fuck up. And we talking about by after somebody done got hurt because of what these fucking people done did. You know what I'm saying? They was showing somebody on a train, I want to say in New York. He was in these people. That was the video I was looking at where these people were making these statements about the brother that got choked to death. It was another brother. He was just in people's faces, 2 women and a man swinging in their faces. And they just had to sit there and take it, put their heads down. He just swinging at them, coming like this fucking close. Bow, bow. And then would jump off and shit. And it was like, again, when somebody gets hurt, then we saying we wish somebody was there. You're saying in the video he was on the ground, was poor technique. I can't argue with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, there's a lot of other things that need to be looked at, man. But that's my take on it, man. I'm probably gonna catch a lot of hell for that one, but fuck it,
What's your take, old man?
Hey, man, there's a reason why they don't give these motherfuckers handcuffs. Detaining ain't in your repertoire.
That part.
So, when you do things like this, I don't give a shit what he did, but when you detain a dude, now all that liability falls on you and the company that you represent. So, this man died because they sat on his back. They should all go to fucking jail for murder. And the company should be held liable.
Yeah. I don't give a damn what led up to it. It's not a death sentence. Nothing he did warranted a death sentence.
Nah, fuck all that. No.
Seriously? The dude deserved to die because he having some type of episode?
And fuck the episode shit. I'm not saying, again, I'm not saying that he should die. And I hope nobody's saying that. I hope no one thinks that I'm saying that to try and soften my point or get my point across even more. I'm just saying, man, it's too often people come into these places, gunmen come into places. And let's go, let me backtrack. You're right. Cuddy, you right. Security guards typically aren't supposed to detain. Motherfuckers ain't cops. You ain't supposed to pretend. You ain't even supposed to joke like you're a fucking officer. Detaining is one of the last straws. I know, at least here. It's one of the, and it's got to be a certain thing. And I'm going to say this. Detaining usually only comes into place when somebody is in danger. Whether it's the security guard or somebody else on that site is in danger. Then you got the Steven Seagal motherfucker. I'm saying with the story, and it could be a fucking lie. All of these motherfuckers could be lying. Because we all had bad days where we like, man, I didn't have bad days where motherfucker, hey, white, back up. You know what I'm saying? We had a motherfucker in there calling this sister who was she's trying to help this guy. Called this woman all kind of bitches, threatened to whip her ass. You got a legion of security officers standing there. I'm like, man, just let me get him out. Now we were allowed to pull him out of there. If they posed a threat or if they were causing a ruckus, we were allowed to pull him out of there. My point is this. We don't know the story. We don't know if the bitch in the bathroom, the young lady, I'm going to stop saying it. The young lady in the bathroom, yeah, I know, Cuddy. We don't know if the young lady in the bathroom was somebody that he had a problem with. We don't know if it was somebody he worked there. One of the things in our training was when, you get a lot of women who are working and you get dudes coming up to the job site trying to harm them. That's shit that they train us on, man. So what I'm saying is, if we talking detain and going along with that story, then this may had to come into play. Him dying didn't, though. That knee on his back, you a security guard, bruh. You should only be dealing with them arms and them legs, not that back, that neck, that head at all. But when you in a tussle with a motherfucker, but that's just me. Y'all can call me a coon, or y'all can get on my ass. I don't think the brother deserved to die. I'm just saying it's exigent circumstances, like my man said in Street Kings.
Watch the video.
I'm gonna watch the video. I just read
watch
the article.
The video. Yeah, watch the video, and you're gonna be like,
yeah.
I see why they were going in a little bit heavy on that one, because it's right there. We didn't got to go about what people saying. You can actually see what the fuck happened. Yeah. You can see when this man damn near expired and what old boy was doing to him. Like I said, just watch the video and you'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
They fucked up.
They fucked up. I just think in this country,
we're not jumping the gun. I wouldn't go at you like that, as far as, just assuming because there's another black dude and this falls right into the same, but it's same category as George Floyd. The parallels, bro, on this one is because it's recorded again. It's like deja vu. That's all. And it's like it's right there in our face.
Hold on, bro. Let me say this, man. I have no problem with either of you correcting me, with either of you challenging anything that I put out there. To be honest, I don't have a point looking stupid to either one of my brothers or any one of my brothers I know. I'm not Brainiac. I am not the know-all motherfucker on the planet. I'm the comedian out the three of us. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't have a problem with you correcting me. I'm just saying, in these instances,
I know
other things have to be taken into consideration. And that's why I wanted to weigh in on some of the training that I had, you know what I'm saying? Because this went against a whole lot of shit. Especially that detain part. But that detain does come into place if somebody is in danger, motherfuckers start getting hostile. I had to snatch many motherfuckers up. And the cats I work with, they had to... Listen, man, I'm going to tell you this real quick and then we can move on. The first day I got there, I was on the hospital side before I even went to the ER side. My supervisor, name don't even need to be said. Big Hispanic motherfucker. He came up to me. He said, hey, listen, you a big dude. He said, I don't give a fuck what you do. He said, but if you hear a cold gray or you hear that something's going on, he said, you better be there with the rest of us. He said, long as you there, I ain't got no problems with you. Shit, let some shit come out over there. You saw me over there. What's up? And they had to know you could get down with somebody on your own. I snatched many cats up out of there, man. But I never did anything like this. So, again, he shouldn't be dead. A mother shouldn't be missing her son. A wife shouldn't be missing her husband. And more importantly, a little girl and a little boy shouldn't be missing their father. You understand what I'm saying? If the coroner ruled it homicide, hey, they need to be locked up. And this establishment is going to have to pay for this man's death.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, but we good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Buford full of shit. Fuck Buford.
I get where you're coming from.
Buford ain't shit.
I'm just, we're at a point where, this shit is happening way too often. And like these people, a couple of them look like people of color. You know what it is before you put your hands on somebody, especially, being a security guard. You know better. Yeah, you really do. You really do.
You certified in, and they didn't do none of that. Was CPR and AED. None of them did any of that shit. So
we did.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Go ahead, man.
I think they're going to jail for a while.
Okay,
I really do.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck either way, but
I got you.
Hey, we got some